Top 10 mest vanvittige, forbudte water slides. Jeg ved ikke, hvorfor jeg lige havde behov for at sige water slides på engelsk, men vi er international her. Velkommen tilbage til kanalen endnu en gang. Vi har i dag mig, vi har Matt, vi har JK, som altid. Let's go. Og ja, vi har hørt jer. Vi skal nok forsøge at lade være med at snakke over videoen hele tiden, så det vil vi gøre det lidt bedre i den her video og de fremtidige videoer. Så ja, anyways, boys, lad os bare komme i gang med videoen.
Hey, by the way, inden vi starter, nogen der har en prediction på nummer 1.
På fucking Verrucktjebaner.
Altså, jeg har en.
Ja.
Mats mors hals.
Okay, ja, du har bare du har ikke sat hele ugen, var. Du har sat hele ugen, og så har du bare tænkt, okay, den her, den kommer jeg til at bruge.
Ja, det var
Oh my god.
Det er så fint, det er så fint.
Jeg elsker det der,
Ja, lad os bare trykke af. Ja, trykke bare videre.
Things could happen, like getting stuck.
Det er sådan noget
in the dark,
hypnose shit, det
and even
der.
being slammed into someone 3 times your size. I've experienced
Jesus,
it.
der var en
Jo.
Oh, and how could I forget falling off
hvad?
the
Der er flere.
edge? But hey, there's still a great time. Just ignore the broken bones, the possible monsters living in the tubes, and also the fat guy you collided with. That's why today we're going to tell you 10 water slides that you don't have to worry about riding anymore. Here's 10 banned water slides you
de er bandet?
can't
Oh.
ride.
Oh.
I can ride it though, I'm awesome like that. Let's begin, shall we? Number 10, Steamer Slide. Barring how dirty this name can be construed, Calypso Water Park in Ottawa, Canada was slammed with 20 charges in 2015 due to safety issues. 9 were withdrawn during the trial, leaving 11 charges remaining. The Calypso Water Park was found guilty of 6 of these charges. These charges mainly concerned a particularly dangerous slide called the Steamer Slide. Now here's how this slide goes.
Okay, de gik røde over kanten der, kan det ikke det?
Det så i hvert fald ret farligt ud.
Ja, jeg tænker sådan lidt shit, man. Jeg kan bare lige se toppen af kanten der.
One person broke her vertebra in 2 places on the ride. Another
det
broke
er jo en del
their
af charmen.
collarbone. When these injuries happened, the
Det-
water
det-
park
yes.
failed to report the incidents
Oh, wow.
or shut down the slide. Oh boy, what's this? You got a broken collarbone? I can't feel my face! Hey, walk it off, kid. He's a lollipop. And what about you? I broke both of my legs! Walk it off. Number 9.
Den så ikke så slem ud.
Now this one sounds less dirty and more like a Pokemon move.
Jeg har faktisk en Verrucktjebane-historie.
Okay, kom med.
Jeg glæder mig.
Hvad var det min søster? Okay, jeg ikke huske det. Jeg kan i hvert fald huske den i LaLandia, der er, hvor man kan være 4. Ved du, hvilken jeg snakker om?
Ja, den er banger.
Hvor så
Nej.
lige pludselig så rører du ind i sådan et kæmpe rum, hvor du kører sådan op og ned. Forstår du, hvad jeg mener,
Ja.
Krause? Kan du huske det?
Ja, jeg er med på den.
Derinde, da vi rører ned ad den, der er det min søster, der sådan sidder med ryggen til det. Og hun falder så bagover, da vi falder ned i det der.
No, oh
Ja.
shit.
Så hun var sådan ret i chok bagefter. Det skete heldigvis ikke noget farligt, men jeg havde bare lige en Verrucktjebane.
Nice.
Ja.
Jeg har ikke nogen.
Nej, jeg har heller ikke noget.
Ja.
Og jeg har faktisk en lille sjov en. Netop præcis den samme skulle en af mine venner, jeg er oppe og prøve, dengang vi var i Landia. Det var sådan mange år siden, vi var meget små. Men der kommer så 2 piger sådan løvende hen. Og normalt skal man jo stå i kø ikke lang tid, før du får den der, du skal sidde på, og så skal du gå op. De kom bare løvende hen til os, altså vi har stået i kø og var sådan lidt, hey, må vi join jer? Og vi var sådan, helt sikkert ladies. Så de joinede bare med på os, og de vidste 100% hvad de tøser der. Altså, de har lavet det trick før, man kunne bare se det på dem.
Nice.
Ja, det var min første simp-historie.
Ja,
Altså,
nice.
sådan.
Nice.
Nå.
This slide, which features long, winding paths, has been plagued with all kinds of problems since its conception. These problems usually result in people suffering some pretty intense injuries. One boy was seen thrown out the side of the bottom completely limp after falling off the raft and being bounced around inside the slide.
Jesus.
The impacts left him unconscious. After this incident, the slide was closed for investigations into what caused the problem. However, this is hardly the first time the slide has been shut down after an injury. In its past, the slide has severely injured 2 young boys in one incident, and had its pipe burst in another, as well as injured 2 adults who hit their heads on the ceiling of the slide. Even when the ride was first tested by the staff and their families for a private event after first being built, it still managed to injure several people.
Vi nåede næsten at se noget.
The
Okay.
Rapid.
Jeg skal lige spørge, så den blev testet inden, og altså folk kom til skade, og så åbnede de den stadigvæk bagefter.
Tag chancen, vend bamsen.
Ja.
Okay, det er bare
Shoot the Rapids is a water slide in
Gotta
Cedar
earn the money
Point.
somewhere.
Riders get to go down a massive
Didn't
slide
even
while
know
on a
water slide
raft,
there.
with up to 10 people fitting on one raft.
Så,
The ride was the site
Jeg
of
tror,
one of
han
the
bare
worst
ned der, mand.
injuries and incidents in water slide
ja.
history.
så kom sådan en katapult, der
The
var
raft
fyret
was
på
being
stedet.
pulled to the top of the hill when the ride malfunctioned. The raft was sent hurtling back down the hill before flipping upside down.
What the fuck?
That meant that 10 people, count them,
Ej, det tæller
10
ikke.
were stuck in their seats, trapped in the water with no way out. One woman had suffered severe head injuries. There were children on the raft who were scared out of their minds. People rushed into the water and attempted to manually flip the raft back over by hand. If it weren't for these brave people who answered the call, the people on the raft probably would have drowned. Number 7.
Okay.
skræmmende.
Ja, okay.
Lidt skræmmende måde at dø
One of
på.
the most
Den
infamous water
tæller lidt
slides
alligevel,
in the
så.
world is the Black Hole Slide at the Wet n Wild Water Park in
Så
Orlando.
sej ud.
Don't know why I went southern there, but hey, whatevs. It has been the target of several lawsuits, all filed by people who have been seriously injured while riding this death trap. In 2000, a man was awarded $1.73 million after filing a lawsuit pertaining to severe injuries he suffered in the black hole. He was struck by an unknown object while traveling down the slide. When he was ejected out from the bottom of the slide, he couldn't move his legs. He later needed metal plates implanted into his neck.
What the fuck?
There have been countless other lawsuits against Wet n Wild after injuries sustained in the black hole.
Den så da ikke så slem ud.
One girl suffered injuries
sådan
after
lidt-
falling off her tube,
How?
hitting the bottom. Another person came to a complete stop and was hit hard by the next person coming down the slide. Another girl's tube flipped, injuring her.
Jeg tror, grund til, at man får den skade, eller sådan noget, som man gør i sådan noget, som den der, ikke vi lige har set der, det er jo sådan, folk de skal overdramatisere. Så de laver lige sådan Neymar, når de ligger derinde, sådan, så de falder om kul.
Ja.
Altså, jeg synes, det er dårlig stil. Dårlig stil,
enig.
bare for at snakke det noget.
Men det er god måde at få penge på, så.
Number 6. Insano Water Slide. For our next water slide, we go to Brazil's beach.
Du falder ud over der.
Det ser
We are
voldsomt
of
ud.
course talking about the Insano Water
Det havde jeg aldrig gjort.
This
Ej,
thing is a
fuck off.
whopping 41 meters in height.
Shit.
That's the same as a 14-story building, so it was bound to have terrible injuries associated with it. Riders
Fucking hell.
Nej. Det er jo ikke sikkert, det der.
They
Bro.
say it is so steep that your body barely touches the
Nej.
actual slide. You're in
Jeg kan
the
ikke se
air
det.
for most of the ride.
Midt
Because
er.
of this, it's
Oh
incredibly
my-
easy to cross your ankles
my
and
God.
cross your arms around your chest if you want to ride this thing.
Klart, nu sætter det tag på.
Slide is over in
Okay.
about 4 or 5 seconds. Staff often laugh at people
Så
who
står
fall
alle
at
bare
the
og kigger
bottom
på
of
dig.
this ride.
Nah,
Du
fuck
overlevede.
this shit.
Often reduce to tears by the time they get spat out of the bottom of
klarede
this behemoth. I mean, can you
Ej, hvor er det sygt.
14-story building?
Han var en af dem, der klarede.
Terrifying. You wonder there's an alligator down there. You didn't know about it.
Jeg tror, det bare der står sådan en bedemand dernede, eller sådan noget, bare klar til, hvis personen der. Yep, vi er samlet her i dag.
En mere.
Kommer bare ud med kysten. Yep.
Ja.
Ja, præcis.
Number 4, Cannonball Falls. For the next of our dangerous water slides, we return once again to the infamous action park. Having a water park with the most injuries in the state is one thing, but what about the single water slide that has the most injuries in the entire state? That honor goes to Cannonball Falls, the most dangerous ride in the most dangerous park in the
Men
most
kommer han op igen?
dangerous state.
Jeg skulle lige sige, altså mig er bare stok, eller hvad er det? What the fuck?
Dangerous. Because of the sheer amount of people who were getting injured on this thing, the park had to shut
Hold
down
da
in September
kæft.
2015.
Du er bare skudt
The
ud.
slide ends with a 10-foot sheer drop.
Det var som
into
da Lana Rose, hun fødte.
6 people were severely injured in only one season. 5 of these people all suffered the same injury, an injury to the shoulder. The company that operates
altså et
the
stort,
park
han
is
var sådan
extremely
10
reluctant to pay for
feet
medical
eller sådan
treatment
noget.
for Cannonball Falls victims.
Jesus.
Excuse me, sir, they want compensation for their injuries. How dare they? I give them entertainment and they give me money. How dare they want it back? Money.
Har han tænkt sig at stoppe?
Number 3.
Mamma, jeg blev lidt choker i sådan.
One of the most recent and horrific tragedies to have occurred on a water slide involved a water slide called Verruckt. This water slide is located in the Kansas City Water Park and is the tallest, largest water slide in the world. It's 17 stories high. Remember that argument I made about the other one that's terrifying?
Oh god.
That's over 51.
Der er mindst en net på her.
Caleb
What?
Schwab, a
Oh my
child,
God.
was thrown from the raft and decapitated in August
Den har jeg set, den
2016.
her.
The boy was very skinny, and
No.
many people are saying he shouldn't have been allowed on the slide, which also has a height limit. Verruckt is a German word that translated roughly as crazy. Since the incident, the slide has been rightfully shut down. And you know what? Let's go with another German word. The German word of today is unverantwortlich, which translates to irresponsible.
Pretty much.
Number 2,
Damn.
Hold da op,
Geronimo
Decapitated.
Falls.
Dude,
Geronimo
altså,
Falls is a
insane.
slide in the infamous Action Park, a water park in New Jersey where several people were injured, died, or sued the park because of its lack of safety precautions. Kind of a common theme around these water parks. Sounds like fun, am I right? Well, maybe not. Geronimo Falls no
Oh
longer
my
exists,
god,
but
det
when
er
it
jo
What the
did, it's been one of the most
90
extreme
grader, what?
Det er jo 90 grader. Ja, det er 90 grader.
due to its incredibly
Nah,
stupid
fuck
amount of
off, jeg skulle aldrig
steepness.
få det der.
The incline
Også bare
was
smal den er.
insane.
Ja.
Today's
Ja.
slides don't even try to
Nej.
match
Det er jo sygt, det der.
Altså prøv, JK's fat ass cheese kan jo ikke være der.
Okay.
Så det udelukker jo også bare nogen.
Det er der fejl, det er altså discrimination, det der.
Nej, men jeg siger det jo bare sådan, det er jo ikke alle, der kan tage den der, så det er jo...
Ja, men det er jo det jeg siger, det er discrimination. Det er ikke en woke waterparker for det der.
JK, hvordan har du det med, at du ikke kan tage alle rutsjebaner i verden?
Jeg græder. Men jeg har det fint med, at jeg kan tage den der, for jeg havde aldrig nogensinde gjort det.
Jeg kan så sige, det er ikke en dårlig ting, at jeg kunne tage den der.
Aldrig nogensinde.
Because when you build a slide like Geronimo Falls, people sliding down it actually start
Okay, det ser ikke så vildt ud der.
instead of sticking to the slide.
Ej, men opfra så...
They continued this problem by installing a metal grate over the slide's opening. That meant tons of people slammed into the metal grate and they were bounced back down into the slide, causing severe injuries. People going down this slide experienced speeds upwards of 60 miles per hour. Number 1, Cannonball Loop.
Der var et loop. Hey, let's go. Jeg ventede på det.
This attraction was never actually open to customers, but in 1985, the Cannonball Loop was indeed open for business. During testing of the Cannonball Loop, dummies were thrown in and decapitated. The attraction was adjusted until the dummies came through with heads intact, and then park employees were offered $100 to test it out themselves. Boy, that's great management. Thankfully, no one died on this monstrosity, but some people did become stuck. And before it was closed for good, a trapdoor was installed into the loop to retrieve pinned riders.
Ja.
And that's our video for today.
Jeg håber, vi kunne se
I don't think I'll be
loopet
going
eller
on
et
a
eller
water
andet.
slide for quite some time now. I mean, unless they offer me good money, I'll...
Yeah, wow, top 10 most in band. Okay, nice.
Men hvad var det, I vil håbe, vi skulle se?
Bare sådan et loop. Altså selve sådan en rutsjebane med loop.
Ja, præcis.
Det kunne være mega fedt. Men det er måske også lidt dumt. Men altså
der er nok en grund til, at det ikke er en ting i hvert fald. Lad os sige det sådan. Jeg tror
endnu.
Ikke,
Der skal bare nok fart på. Så.
ja. Okay.
It is what it is.
Well, anyways, boys and girls, det var grineren, man. Skud til top 5 best, som lavede den her top 10 liste, because that makes sense. Anyways, der er en video ude på kanalen hver dag kl. 17, så smid sub, hvis I ikke har gjort det endnu. Og ja, take care and peace.